Hi everyone, how is your summer going? Mine has been pretty busy up to this point and it's about to get even busier. We have some face painting gigs at a couple of fairs, and then we have our 3-day Painting with Friends weekend retreat. So I thought that I would just come in and make a little video for the blog because it's been about 3 weeks and I hadn't done anything in paper for a while. So I decided to do that today. I have a box in my stash. It's a craft board box, and it's pretty big. I can take a picture so you can see better. And it's got drawers in it, 3 drawers. Fit right in like that. So, and I decided to cover it and use it instead of having it just sitting in my stash. And I decided to do it with paper, and I thought that it would be a good idea to use some of my Graphic 45 paper that's discontinued. So instead of just sitting there looking at it, I might just as well use it. So I chose Birdsong, and I have this sheet and this sheet. I have a sheet of stickers. I have a couple of these. I have this one. So, and there's the other side of that. So, what I did first is I took Tim Holtz's tarnished brass paint and painted the edges of my box. I painted just on the insides here, both top and bottom, and I painted the bottom gold, and let's bring this up just a little bit, and all around the edges, because when I put the paper on, I don't want, just in case I don't cut quite precisely, I didn't want there to be crafts showing. So this is what I put on the top, and then I cut 2 pieces of this one, and the glue I decided to use, because I'm covering a large area, was Aleene's tacky glue, and it's brush on, and really easy to apply. I don't have my real pretty table cover here today, because when I'm working with paint, then I usually just use this ugly mat that has paint all over it, so that it doesn't matter if I get messy, which I just did. Okay, if you're going to use this brush on, make sure you get a good grip on it. So I'm just covering this, and this brush looks nice for large areas because you can apply it really quickly, and in the large area that you need to before it starts to dry. Okay, so then I'm going to take my sheet of paper, and I'm just going to fit it to my side. See, here's why I needed to make these edges in gold, just in case, just a little bit off. Smooth that down. Okay, so now we have the top and the side. And let's see, I think I put that on upside down. I sure did. Okay, so I'm going to take it right back off and turn it the right way. I want the parasols to have their handles facing downward. Okay, so if you're worried about that, check that real fast before it dries so that you can pull it off without tearing it and fix your mistake. There we go, much better. So now I got my parasol handles facing downward. Okay, I've got another sheet on the other side. Just dropped on the floor. And I'm going to do the same thing, hopefully without dropping my glue this time on my pants. The painting part of this does take a little bit of time. This is a quick project that you can get done in a day, but it's going to take you more than 30 minutes. So I spent probably a good 30 minutes or maybe a little more painting. But by using Tim Holtz paint, I didn't have to use a varnish or a base coat, sealer or anything. And then also it has the dauber cap. So for the large areas, the bottom and the sides of the drawers and the bottom of the box, I could just use that dauber and slather it on, and then I used a large brush to smooth it out. So, okay, let's do that the correct way this time. I'm sorry, this box is kind of big, so it's a little bit hard to see what I'm doing in my camera. I'm just making sure that my edges match, and then I'm smoothing it over. And then I've got a little bit of an issue right here, where this goes a little bit past the box, and I've got a little corner that's coming up. So I'm just going to take my brush and fix that down better, fix this better. Then when it dries, I can set this up, and with a craft knife, then I can trim off that little extra that is showing there. If I can get you to see it like that. Okay, I'll trim that off. But you have to wait till it dries. So there's my top and sides. And I think that I would like to use this for the back. This one. I don't have it cut, but I will cut that. But I wanted to show you how to do the drawers. And, you know, I've put this gold all the way around it. I put it in the edges, and I've edged this front part. So I cut a piece. I can find it. Here it is. Okay, so what I did is I just took the box and put it on the paper, and then took a pencil and drew around it, so that my focus is getting messed up here, so that I could then cut it to fit. So the thing I need to decide is, do I want to have it kind of not so busy on the front because it's busy on the sides and top, or do I want to carry this top theme along on the front? Or I kind of thought that I might want to use this for the side. That would be kind of nice too. So, haven't decided that yet, but when I finish, then I will photograph it and show you the finish. See you next time.